Happy 4th of July, everybody. Enjoy today. Have a great time. Be safe out there. Don't lose any fingers. Don't do anything crazy with those fireworks. Just have fun. Rajon Rondo is going to sign with the Chicago Bulls. He's got a 2-year, $28 million deal. And as you know, the Bulls got rid of Derrick Rose. They got fed up with his injuries, so they're turning the chapter to something new. So they said, why not pick up Rajon Rondo? But to me, this is a disappointing replacement. Rondo's a good player, but he has the same weaknesses that he had when he first came into the league. This is a guy that has not developed his weaknesses at all, pretty much. The main issue with his game is that he does not have a reliable jumper. His jump shot is so bad that teams will literally just leave him open. And as the years have gone by, he's been in the league 9-10 years now. He still hasn't cleaned this up. He hasn't improved to the point where you have to guard him honestly on the perimeter in mid-range territory. You really don't. You can pretty much just leave him open, and that's what everybody's doing. He messes up the spacing on your team. If you watch the way that players defend other point guards in the league, guys are respecting the jump shot, the mid-range jump shot and the three-point jump shot. But when you see the way that guys defend Rondo, they literally sag and dare him to take jump shots. And help defense always comes off of Rondo. If they're going to help, they're going to leave Rondo, force the pass to Rondo, and make him take the shot. Now I know there's already people typing comments right now saying, Smoove, Rajon Rondo's percentages are going up. He's shooting 35-36% from the three-point line. Yeah, but he only took 173s the entire season. Meanwhile, all the other point guards, even though their percentages might be in that same range, maybe a little higher, maybe even a little lower, but they're taking at least 200 threes in the season. Some of them are taking 300 and some attempted 400 threes in a season. So those percentages, you can't compare when one guy is shooting 600 threes in a season, like Damian Lillard, for instance, and Rondo only takes 170. If Rondo took 600 threes, he wouldn't average that percentage. I'll tell you that right now. But the funniest thing about Rondo's shooting struggles has to be his free throw percentage. He shot 58% from the free throw line last season as a point guard. How does a point guard shoot 58% from the line? There's no excuse. That's unacceptable. And a free throw isn't like a jump shot. There's nobody coming at you contesting your shot. You don't have to rush your shot. There's no reason for you to shoot that poorly. You gotta practice. All you gotta do is go in the gym and practice. Work on your form, work on your release. 58% from the line is a disgrace. How can you be in the league 9 years as a point guard and you're shooting 58% from the line? That's unacceptable. If he could shoot free throws and he had a jump shot, he would have made way more than $28 million. With the way that players are getting paid in this offseason, for Rondo to get $28 million, that tells you how bad his shooting is. How can a guy that's capable of getting triple doubles only get a $28 million contract? And that's why all the other point guards in the league, all the starters, all of the top point guards, even though their percentages from the three-point line might be similar, and we already know that's because he just doesn't take that many threes, but they all average more points per game. Rondo could average easily 20 points per game if he had a jumper. Rondo would be a top 3-point guard in the league if he had a jump shot. He's got terrific defense. He gets steals, he contests shots, he gets rebounds, he gets assists. He was leading the NBA in assists. He can slash, he does crazy layups, but the problem is when he slashes, all you got to do is foul him. Put him on the free throw line, he's shooting 58%, and you don't have to worry about the layup. He's not a slashing threat anymore. And then it's going to be tough for him to slash anyway because he can't shoot. So you could just back up and give him the jump shot. So he's so easy to defend. His pick and rolls are easy to defend. You have to give him props because even though he's so easy to defend, he still gets a lot of assists. That's how good he is. And it's just a shame that 9 years later, he's still struggling with the same parts of his game. It makes no sense. He used to have Ray Allen on his team. You mean to tell me that Rondo couldn't go up to Ray Allen in practice or after practice when Ray Allen is shooting those 1,000 shots a day? He couldn't say, hey, Mr. Splash Man. Hey, Jesus Shuttlesworth, can you help me with my jump shot? Can you help me perfect my form? I know my shot is trash. Can you help me make it splash? You mean to tell me he couldn't go up to Paul Pierce, the truth, and say, hey, Pierce, can you tell me the truth? What am I doing wrong with my jump shot? Why is my jump shot so trash? And when Rondo was on the Mavericks, that was a disaster. That was a murder, and it was because he could not space the floor. The Mavericks have never played with a point guard before that can't space the floor. So he would catch the ball, he'd be wide open, and he was so hesitant to shoot. He wants to drive, but he can't shoot, so they sag. It's hard to get in the lane. It was just a disaster. But you mean to tell me he couldn't go up to Dirk? He couldn't go up to Dirty Dirk in practice and say, hey, Dirk, can you give me some tips on my jump shot? I want to be able to space the floor. I want us to win. Can you help me with this form? It's just a shame. Rondo would be an amazing point guard. He would be so great if he could just develop a jump shot. And he doesn't even have to create the jump shot. They're going to leave him open. He's going to get open looks every single night. All he has to do is knock a few down. Knock down 3 to 4 jumpers a game. He already averages 11 points per game, so you add this, and he averages 20 points a game. He's more of a threat. Then they can't sag. You can get in the lane more because they got to respect your jumper. You could make the game so much easier for yourself if you would just develop this jump shot. What are you waiting for? That's the only thing he should be working on. Right now in the summer, the only thing he should be doing is shooting. He doesn't have to dribble a basketball. He doesn't have to do any defensive drills. All he has to do is fix that jump shot. Work on that jump shot, develop that jump shot. When training camp comes, he shouldn't even be involved. No 5v5, no drills. The only drills that he should be doing are shooting drills. You come back with a jump shot, you put so much pressure on defenses, you're going to get more assists. Teams are going to be double teaming you. They're going to have to pay attention to what you're doing. You're going to be able to set up your teammates even better. Rondo does so many things out there. He fills up the stat sheet. He gets triple doubles. He gets near triple doubles. But his inability to shoot just ruins the flow of the game for so many of his teams. It messes everything up. Even though he's contributing in all these other ways, when he's messing up the spacing, the offense is just, it's not flowing the way that it should and that it could. And it's just sad, man. Let me know what you think of Rajon Rondo. And another interesting problem with the Oklahoma City Thunder is the fact that Al Horford, he had no assurances that Kevin Durant and Westbrook are going to stay. So if he doesn't, that means all NBA players that are considering coming to the Thunder, none of them know if Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook will stay.